Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Allen on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
To the air again, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Allen gonna throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for... No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. this fourth down call a whole lot more interesting.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
4th and 3, drive on the line. They'll go, Allen. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
No touch it. No touch.
Hurts to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
No touch it.
They've got a man in motion.
No touch.
Now pitch it to Barkley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead. You get what you need.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Motion man left is Brown.
No touch.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Great. Set. Parallel Yeti. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it on 3rd and 5.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. On fourth down, Hurts. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing on.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Man in motion out of the slot.
Yeti. 73. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. He's going deep this time. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Drive starts out with a first and 10.
56.
It's Allen out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Allen. Dump off caught by his back. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Working quickly here. Allen on third and 2. Connection made to Shakir. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Bills with a long ways to go for a score. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Alert! We go!
Again, Allen to the air. Complete, it's Cooper. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Darius Slay with the stop. Bills moving quickly now, they're in the hurry up. To throw again, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shakir sent in motion left. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets himself free. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey! Go Silver, ready? Delta.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 22-yard line.
Delta, set. Delta.
Trying again following the set. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No touchdown.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
No touchdown.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Bills will be in great shape to begin the drive, already in enemy territory. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Offense up to the line fast. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw for Allen. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. This is Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Touchdown, Buffalo! He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
Hurts looking to throw. That's into the hands of Barkley. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41.
No touchdown. Out. No touchdown.
Here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
No touchdown.
2nd and 3. Oh, he got free. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st down, Hurts. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Great, set. Don't touch.
Hurts now from the gun. This one's snagged by Dallas Goedert. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Great, set. Call up Yetis. Don't touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Stop. Middle.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Throw caught at the 6. And in, touchdown Buffalo. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Don't touch it.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He puts some juice on a deep oh, brother. It's another interception. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. And the Bills put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to